Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Ready to pack your bags and explore the world? Buckle up, because we're about to take a hilarious journey to the top 10 best places to visit. From the Eiffel Tower to the Great Wall of China, we're covering it all, folks. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even spit out your coffee a little. You've been warned. Let's dive into the top 10 best places to visit.
First up, we're jetting off to Paris, the city of love. They say you haven't lived until you've fallen in love in Paris, or tripped over a baguette while admiring the Mona Lisa. Trust me, it happens. And speaking of things you can't miss, the Eiffel Tower. This iconic landmark is so tall you can practically see it from your croissant breakfast, which, by the way, are a must-try. I mean, come on, flaky, buttery goodness. You'd be insane to skip out on those.
Next, we're off to Tokyo, Japan, a city that's basically a real-life anime. Get ready for sensory overload in the best way possible. We're talking neon lights, robot restaurants, and more vending machines than you can shake a stick at. Seriously, they sell everything from ramen to underwear in those things. And don't even get me started on the toilets. They're like spaceships.
Now let's hop over to the Big Apple, New York City. This concrete jungle is a melting pot of cultures, cuisines, and, well, pigeons. But don't let the pigeons scare you off. There's magic to be found here. Catch a Broadway show, stuff your face with pizza because it's the law, and try not to get run over by a taxi in Times Square. It's all part of the experience, folks.
Chapter 4. Rome. When in Rome, eat all the pasta. Now we're heading to Italy, the land of gladiators, romance and carbs galore. That's right, we're talking about Rome, baby. Get ready to channel your inner Lizzie McGuire and toss a coin in the Trevi fountain. Just don't tell the security guards I told you to. And whatever you do, don't leave without trying the pasta. I'm talking spaghetti, carbonara, lasagna. You name it, they've perfected it.
Chapter 5. Sydney Kangaroos, Opera Houses, and Shrimp on the Barbie. G'day, mates. We're heading down under to Sydney, Australia. Land of kangaroos, koalas, and accents that'll make you say what? But hey, at least they're friendly. Make sure to snap a pic with the iconic Sydney Opera House. It's like the giant architectural version of a seashell. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a kangaroo hopping by. Just don't try to wrestle it, they kickbox.
Chapter 6. Cape Town, penguins on the beach. Don't mind if I do. Next stop, Cape Town, South Africa. This place has it all. Stunning beaches, majestic mountains, and penguins. Yes, you heard that right, penguins. Apparently they didn't get the memo that Africa is supposed to be hot. But hey, I'm not complaining. Who doesn't love a penguin beach party? Just make sure you pack your hiking boots too, because Table Mountain is calling.
Get ready to party, because we're heading to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Home of carnival, samba dancing, and beaches that are basically just miles of beautiful people. Make sure you pack your most vibrant outfit, because carnival is not for the faint of heart. And while you're there, take a trip up to see Christ the Redeemer. That statue is so big, it's basically Jesus giving the entire city a thumbs up.
Chapter 8, London, Mind the Gap, and the Queen's Corgis. Cheerio, chaps. We're off to London, England, home of the Queen tea time and those red telephone boxes that everyone takes pictures with. Make sure you practice your royal wave, because you never know when you might bump into Her Majesty. Or at least one of her corgis, and whatever you do, don't stand on the right side of the escalator. You'll get trampled.
Chapter 9. Bangkok. Street food, temples, and tuk-tuk adventures. Next up, we're venturing to Bangkok, Thailand. Get ready for a sensory explosion. From the smell of delicious street food to the sight of ornate temples, Bangkok is a feast for the senses. And speaking of feasts, the food here is incredible. Just be prepared for a little spice. It's not for the faint of tongue. And when you're done stuffing your face, hop in a tuk-tuk and hold on tight.
Chapter 10. Dubai. From skyscrapers to sand dunes, Dubai's got it all. Last but not least, we're off to Dubai, UAE. This futuristic city in the desert is basically a playground for adults. We're talking skyscrapers that pierce the clouds, indoor ski slopes in the desert, and enough luxury shopping to make your credit card cry. Just remember to pack your sunscreen, because the desert sun is no joke. Outro, safe travels and bon voyage, and there you have it, folks, the top 10 best places to visit.